Hey guys, welcome back to another YouTube video. If you are new here, my name's Skye and today we're going to be doing a 15-minute vinyasa yoga flow, working on a full body stretch and strengthen. So without further ado, let's get right into it. We are going to start standing at the top of the mat, feet spread nicely, hip width distance. When you're here, you're going to inhale, send the arms up to the sky. Exhale, dive all the way down, full forward fold. Inhale to halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, stepping back to plank. We're going to take the knees down, then chest and chin come down next. Inhale, pushing up to upward facing dog. Strong through the arms, gazing forward. Tucking the toes and sending the hips high into downward facing dog. Spreading the fingertips nice and wide, making sure the spine is straight. Hips are nice and high. And feel free to create a little bit of movement here, maybe pedaling the feet, swaying the hips, whatever feels good. Your first downward facing dog, so we're waking up the hamstrings, the back of the legs, and the spine and shoulders. When you're ready, find stillness in your downward facing dog. You're going to take the gaze between the hands and bend the knees. Then we're going to step to the top of the mat, just behind the hands. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back, hands on the floor or on the shins. Exhale, fold forward, all the way down. Bent knees if you need. Keeping the chin tucked to the chest, we're going to roll up nice and slow. Inhale, send the arms to the sky. Exhale, hands to heart center. We're going to do 2 more rounds of sun salutation, so exactly the same as that, just this time a little bit faster. 1 breath to 1 movement. So when you're ready, standing feet hip width. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, step back to plank. Knee, chest, chin down to the mat. Inhale, push up to upward facing dog. Tuck the toes, send the hips high, down dog. Breathe in here for 5. Creating movement if you need. 4. 3. 2. And 1. Bending the knees, gaze between the hands. Let's step to the top. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Chin to chest, let's roll up. Inhale, big breath. Palms to touch. Exhale, hands to heart. We will go again. Inhale. Swan dive. Exhale. Halfway lift. Inhale. Exhale, plank. Knee, chest, chin or chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, down dog. For 5 breaths here. Still or with movement if that feels good for you. Continuing to breathe in through the nose all the way down to the belly. Exhale, release and pull that belly button into the spine. For 3, 2, and 1. When you're ready, bend the knees. Let's go to the top. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Whilst you're folded here, either keep the knees bent or straight. Just take a hold of the opposite elbows and just rest here in ragdoll pose. swaying gently from side to side. Breathing in through the nose and exhale, release. Come in, find your way back to center. Release the hands, chin to chest, let's roll up. Inhale, big breath in. Exhale, hands to heart. We're going to flow again. Inhale, breath in. Exhale, swan dive down. Inhale halfway. And then we're going to step back to downward facing dog this time. So hips go high. Spreading the palms, pushing to the fingertips. When you're here, we're going to inhale, send the right leg high. Keeping the hips squared. Hold it here. Pushing into the heel of that left foot, pointing the right toes. We're going to bend that knee and we're going to open the hips to that right side. So trying to stack that right hip on top of the left hip. We're then going to come back to square, drop the knee down. We're going to make some circles here. So opening the hips, circling round. So down, round and up. For 2 more. Nice big circle. Feel those hips open on that right side. And last one. And release, drop that leg down. We're going to do the same thing on the other side. Inhale, left leg high, 3-leg dog. Pushing into the heel, the bottom. And then we're going to bend the knee, open the hip to that left side this time. Stacking the left hip on top of the right hip, opening up to that right side, left side. Then we're going to create those nice circles, dropping the knee down, round and up. For 3 more. Breathe. Last one. And release that left leg down. Feel free to pedal out those knees. Then when you're ready, I want you to step that right foot between the hands. And then inhale up to high lunge. Bending into that right knee. Spine stays nice and straight. Arms nice and strong beside the ears. Breathe in here. Inhale. Exhale. Sinking a little bit deeper. Inhale. Exhale, sink deeper. Last one. Inhale. Exhale, palms to the mat, stepping back to down dog. Then when you're ready, take a moment to breathe. And then on your next breath, we're going to step that left foot between the hands this time. Inhale up into high lunge. On the exhale, sinking a little bit deeper into that left knee, but making sure the knee is perfectly on top of the ankle. We don't want to go forward. We're here for 2 breaths. Big breath, inhale. Exhale. Last breath. And then exhale, take the hands down to the mat, stepping back to downward facing dog. When you're here, dropping the knees down to the mat, coming into tabletop position. We're going to go for 3 rounds of cat-cow. So when you're ready, inhale, drop the belly, lift the chest. Exhale, tuck the chin round the spine, push the back up and away from the floor. Inhale, down to cow. Exhale, up to cat. 2 more with your own breath. And then find your way back to a neutral spine. We're going to test your balance here. So when you're ready, we're going to send that left leg back up into the air, pointing the toes. We're then going to send the right arm forward. This is called bird dog. So I want you to imagine that as a line, straight line all the way from the fingertips to the toes. Reaching forward, gazing forward, pointing those toes. Balance and hold, breathe. Inhale here. And as you exhale, I want you to bend the knee and bring the knee into the elbow and crunch. Inhale, release. Exhale, crunch. Inhale, straight. Exhale, crunch. Inhale, hold. And release. Good job. You'll feel the abs, the calves, the thighs and the arms working there. So good job. I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. So send that right leg high, straight. Send the left arm forward. Nice straight line. Hold. See how straight you can make it. I want you to take a nice big breath in. And then we're going to exhale, knee to elbow, crunch. Inhale, release. Exhale, crunch. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, hold. And exhale, release. Good job. You can feel those glutes warming up. So taking the knees out wide, toes together, we're going to come to an extended child's pose. So hips sink down, creeping the fingertips forward, and just melting the chest and forehead onto the mat. Just taking a moment to reconnect to your breath here. So taking big breaths in through the nose and out through the nose. One more breath, inhale. And then exhale, slowly walk the hands in and come into sit on the heels. We're going to release the legs out and come to a spinal twist. So we're going to take the right knee and bend it. Spine stays nice and long. We're going to inhale, left arm up. Take the right hand behind, and then as we exhale, we're going to twist, opening up to that right side. Gazing as far over that right shoulder as you can. Feel a nice spinal twist here. And then gently release, coming back to neutral. We're going to take it over to the other side. Left leg bent. Inhale, send the right leg arm high. And then as you exhale, we're going to twist, opening up to the left side this time. Gazing over the shoulder. Remembering to breathe. And release. Nice. We're just going to take the hands behind the back. So there's two variations of this reverse plank. So you can either keep the legs straight and together, or the easier variation is to come up onto with bent knees on the feet on the floor. So we're going to inhale wherever you are. And on the exhale, we're going to push the hips and sending them all the way up into the sky, into reverse, either tabletop or plank. And then we're going to let the head just drop back all the way. Hold it for 2 more breaths. And gently release. Bring the knees into the chest and hug them in. Good job. Nice. We're going to send the legs out and go for a full forward fold. So taking the sit bones out, spine stays nice and long. We're hinging from the hips here, so be mindful not to round the spine. We're going to inhale, arms up. And as an exhale, we're going to flex the feet and slowly hinge from the hips, all the way from the hips, folding forward. As far as you can go. If you can only go to here, that's absolutely fine. Find the point where it feels uncomfortable, not painful. We do not want to cause any pain. Folding forward and just breathe and hold here. Nice deep breaths through the nose. The deeper the breath, the deeper the stretch. And gently release. Good. We're going to come down onto our backs now. And just bring the knees into the chest. Keeping a hold of the knees. Just create some circles here. I'm feeling a nice massage in the lower back. Feel free to separate the knees, circle in the hips, whatever you need, in both directions. And then one last knee hug, bring the knees into the chest, wrap the arms around, bring the chin to meet the knees, squeeze everything tight into a ball, and then release, drop the legs all the way down to the mat, and arms come beside the body, palms facing up, to just rest in Savasana for 1 full minute. Just closing the eyes, letting the body melt into the mat. Relaxing the forehead, relaxing the eyebrows, letting the eyeballs feel heavy. Releasing any tension from the jaw. Completely let go and relax. Slowly bringing some awareness back into the body, into the room, wriggling the fingers and toes, maybe bringing legs together, going for a full body stretch. And then rolling over onto your side and resting in any fetal position that feels good for you. And pushing yourself up, keeping the eyes closed or gaze to the floor and coming into a comfortable seated position. Just resting the palms facing up on the knees when you're here. Just taking a moment here to breathe and just checking in, noticing how you feel now. Just be gentle with yourself and don't judge, just notice. On your next breath, I want you to inhale, send the arms up into the sky. Palms to touch, and exhale, hands to heart center. Slowly opening the eyes. Namaste. Thank you so much for practicing with me. I hope these 15 minutes made you feel amazing. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. See you in the next one. If you want to see more videos like this, be sure to subscribe and see you in the next one. Bye.